Hey Spanish learners! Welcome to another episode of Spanish Academy TV, where we take your Spanish to the next level. Today, we will be talking about 9 excellent medical Spanish courses online for healthcare professionals, which will prepare you for life and death situations that require a whole other level of Spanish fluency. But before we continue, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Again, like, subscribe, bell button. Easy. This way you won't miss the best Spanish learning content on the web. Now, let's get started with our life-saving list for medical professionals who need to be bilingual and fast. If you're a healthcare professional or hope to become one, you likely understand that learning medical Spanish takes you beyond the one-off mission trip you may take as an intern or the typical mid-air emergency of a movie scene. Your linguistic skills in mastering medical Spanish will be relevant in the everyday experience of your career, especially if you plan to work in the United States. There are 3 main reasons that medical professionals should learn to speak Spanish. 1. You can save lives in critical situations. Currently, the United States has the second largest Spanish-speaking population after Mexico, hitting a record high of 60.6 million Spanish speakers in 2019. Being bilingual in your chosen field will strengthen you with a superpower, that is, to gather critical real-time Spanish information in an emergency situation without having to rely on the presence of a translator. 2. Connect with your patients. For those of you who work directly with patients, your focus isn't only about treating illness and administering medicine, but expressing empathy and helping them to feel comfortable and safe. The first step in accomplishing this is to speak your patient's native language. 3. Earn more than your monolingual counterparts. It is generally more cost-effective for a hospital or clinic to hire bilingual staff than to pay for a third-party interpreter. According to a George Washington University survey, 74% of U.S. hospitals serve patients who speak English as a foreign language. Of these hospitals, 15% offer financial incentives to doctors and staff for knowing a foreign language. Of these, 3/4 offer base salary increases ranging from $20 extra per hour to bonuses up to $500. In sum, by broadening your medical knowledge to include Spanish, you'll save more lives, make deeper connections, and earn more money. Who wouldn't want that? Now, there's a catch. Medical Spanish is not the same as general Spanish. In fact, you can become fluent in Spanish without being fluent in medical Spanish. So, what exactly does medical Spanish entail? Let's take a look at 9 medical Spanish courses online. But before we dive into that, did you know that you can get a free Spanish class with certified native Spanish-speaking teachers? Go to www.spanish.academy/free-class or click here. It's easy, no credit card or payments are required. Here at Homeschool Spanish Academy, we love free stuff and we love Spanish. So we're giving you both through a click of a button. Okay, back to our list of 9 excellent medical Spanish courses online. The core elements of medical Spanish that you'll learn in these courses are anatomical vocabulary, medical terminology, procedural terminology, doctor-patient relationship, and cultural appropriateness. As a healthcare professional, you must be aware of these crucial linguistic and cultural elements in order to provide quality care to your Spanish-speaking patients. Tips for medical students. Nurses, physicians, emergency responders, and physical and occupational therapists all benefit from knowing medical Spanish. With that being said, these professionals are often the most strapped for time, especially time to study. Let's explore some tips to help you learn the impressive amount of Spanish information you'll cover in your medical Spanish courses. 1. Keep your medical Spanish dictionary on hand to make sure you have all the vocabulary you need in the palm of your hand. 2. Chunk your vocabulary, or learn them in categories. A favorite technique to absorbing large chunks of information is to break it into smaller chunks that share the same categories. Set daily, weekly, and monthly goals to learn a certain category or certain amount of words within a category. 3. Target your focus on the most relevant areas. Target your focus to the medical terms you'll use the most often. For example, if you know you're going on a vaccination-oriented medical mission trip, you might want to focus your vocabulary on vaccination-related words and phrases. 4. Remember, you're not alone. There are countless online resources available to you, including groups of people who teach medical Spanish and those who supply medical Spanish certifications. Reach out to other medical professionals who are proficient in medical Spanish to get their advice. Or sign up for one of the following medical Spanish online courses. 1. medicalspanish.com. Medicalspanish.com offers medical Spanish classes specializing in different areas of healthcare, such as hospital nurses, nurse practitioners, physicians, emergency responders, medical assistants, physical therapists, and medical receptionists, etc. Click here to learn more. Structure of course. Courses are completely online. You can study at any time you want. For each chapter, there are 6 learning activities. Each activity takes about 5 to 10 minutes to complete. Time investment, 25 hours. Price, $60 to $150. Certification, yes. 2. CANOPY Learn 2.0. CANOPY is designed to teach you medical Spanish with the convenience and portability of a phone app. They offer a strong course curriculum online that serves a wide range of proficiency levels, from beginner all the way to native speakers. These courses can be on the pricier side of things, but they offer continuing education, CE, credits, and a certificate in return. It's certainly worth a look. Click here to learn more. Structure of course. Modules separated into 15-minute chunks in order to easily incorporate the lessons into a busy schedule. Longer form interactive activities are also available. Courses are divided into 3 different proficiency levels, so advanced speakers don't have to take the entire course. Time investment, 40 hours. Price, $225 to $525. Certification, yes. 3. Ed2Go Spanish for Medical Professionals. Ed2Go offers medical Spanish lessons that you can either take by yourself or with a teacher online. This is a great option for total beginners because they provide a refresher on basic Spanish before diving into medical Spanish basics. You can later take their more advanced courses if you want to further expand your medical Spanish knowledge base. Click here to learn more. Structure of course. The course can be taken alongside a teacher or by yourself at your preference. You will learn basic Spanish such as numbers and simple conjugations. Later, you'll move on up to more complex topics such as body parts, common medical problems, appointments, emergencies, etc. Time investment, 24 hours over 6 weeks. Price, $149. Certification, yes. 4. UDEMY'S Medical Spanish Course. UDEMY'S is known for their vast array of online courses, so it's no surprise that they have a medical Spanish course too. This one offers fewer hours of content than the others, but it might be easier to pay the $50 price in comparison to some of the other ones. Udemy usually has sales and special offers for new accounts, so be sure to check them out. Click here to learn more. Structure of course. You'll learn the Spanish questions for the PQRST method of pain assessment, as well as the names of common medications, body parts, common patient responses, and how to give directions for use. Time investment, 2.5 or more hours. Price, $50. Certification? Yes. 5. LENGALIA Medical Spanish Course. LENGALIA offers you multimedia resources, live tutors, reading materials, and exercises for the duration of your subscription. Click here to learn more. Structure of course. 5 blocks that talk about hospitalization, appointments, operations, and emergencies. All lessons have a dialogue section, specialized text, and a variety of interactive exercises in which you will be able to practice and enhance your knowledge. Every lesson has a chapter on vocabulary with the words and indispensable expressions, which will allow you to communicate in a spontaneous and clear manner. Time investment: 1 month, 3 months, or 12 months. Price: $33 to $132. Certification: yes. Are you interested in starting off with free medical Spanish resources before you dive in headfirst to an online course? Then you'll want to check these out. Free medical Spanish resources. 1. Language Tailor. Language Tailor's YouTube channel has dozens of useful medical Spanish videos. 2. Common Ground International. The Common Ground YouTube channel has over 200 medical Spanish videos to fit your needs. A great and exhaustive source of reference material. 3. Medical dictionary apps for Android and iOS. You can also download medical dictionary apps for Android and iOS phones to help you out. 4. Medical Spanish audio app. This great app will help you with a huge list of medical Spanish topics. This is sure to come to the rescue when you're in a pinch. It has both Android and iOS versions available. Thank you for your dedication. Healthcare professionals constantly dedicate themselves to improving the lives and health of other people. The fact that you want to include Spanish in your practice is admirable, and society thanks you. By using the tips and resources we shared today, you'll be speaking medical Spanish in no time. If you are a beginner in Spanish, don't stress out. Just take it one step at a time. Download our free ebook called Weird and Wacky Spanish Stories for Beginners, which is totally free and really fun to read. I'm leaving a link for you in the description below. And lastly, don't forget to take your free class with one of our friendly native Spanish speaking teachers. Just go to www.spanish.academy/free-class. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and be sure to subscribe to our channel for all Spanish learning updates. Hasta pronto!